Searching for a home, National Housing Forum. I really enjoyed the Search for a Home conference in downtown Vancouver. I learned a lot about the importance of living in the community and why it is so important to close down the institutions and prevent people from having to live on the streets. We need to end homelessness. People with disabilities need to have more access to affordable housing. Everyone with diverse abilities should automatically get the disabilities pension. We also need to get dignified employment. This would help to end the cycle of poverty. Supports should be put into place to allow people with disabilities to move out into the community from institutions and from living on the streets and other miserable living conditions. It is better to live on your own, even if you feel lonely, because you get total independence and you get to make all the decisions that you want to do, not your parents or staff making your decisions for you. One way of addressing isolation is allowing the person with a diverse ability to have friends and a partner in their life. For example, I should be able to one day have my partner live with me and we could get married to each other. Other times, people can move into group homes and private care homes, but only if that is where they choose to live. When one lives in the community, then they feel like they belong and can contribute to society by working or doing volunteer work, getting healthier, and having the friends they prefer to have. Both the government and people with disabilities should come up with funding ideas for new residential buildings that can become a home to live in for people with disabilities. A good idea is allowing people with a disability to move. A good idea is allowing people with a disability to buy or lease their own home, and they can hire someone to live with them and help them out in their everyday lives. People with diverse abilities should partner with private developers, people who are willing to invest in the development of buildings for new housing, to create more feasible housing. The province should create more BC housing apartments and other low-cost housing, plus create more rent subsidies for regular rental apartments. Cooperative housing is another way of giving housing to people with special needs. Every person owns a share of the co-op. What are your ideas for getting more affordable housing available in BC?